Alright, this thing is on. I'm live again. I'm live again. Here, let me go check. Let me go check my sound. Well, let me go check my stream to see if I'm heard, if my sound is on. Give me a minute. There it is. Am I here? Hello? Okay, yes, I am here. And second thing, I'm gonna make sure it's not made for kids. Boing. Save. Okay. Check. And then I'm gonna share this to my closest relatives. The grown-ups, of course, because it's Amnesia the Bunker. It is horrific. Not to mention the monster itself, the fact that it takes place in World War I. It's not a pretty scene. Okay, there's you. Excuse me. There's you. And here. Let's just go ahead and start the game while I share. Okay. Now, starting from where we left off at. So I got the torque wrench and the cutters from the prison area, and now I can use those to get what I need to get the hell out of the bunker, which is the dynamite and the handle for the detonator. And then I'm fucking out of here. All right, so I'm gonna try to finish this up. And if I beat the game today, I'll play it again on hard difficulty tomorrow. And if I beat it again on hard difficulty, I'm moving on to Shell Shock, which is gonna be extremely hard. Resources are going to be really scarce, and the monster's going to be more difficult, more unpredictable even. Okay. So, yes, of course, got the wrench and the cutters and three Molotovs. Or patrol bombs, one or the other. So, let me think through what I gotta do. Wait, hang on, here. I'm gonna turn the generator off for now. Okay, it's almost halfway down. Sorry, I know the monster hates the light, but I know what I'm doing. I'm saving the generator fuel for later. So, I'm gonna go to the, no, that's not the way. I'm going to the soldier quarters. The soldier bunks. Because that's where I need to get the, code for the arsenal. That's how I should be able to get in, to get the dynamite. I'm sorry, hang on. My hair is being a bit of a hassle right now. Okay. Sorry, I was adjusting my hair a little bit. No. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's read that. There's a specific sequence I gotta do to get the code. So, attention! The power in this part of this facility is daisy-chained. Shut off the power in one section of the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances. Like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Renard. Foreman Stafford. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta turn these switches on first before I can get the code. Yeah, this is the room, communications. I also need a key to open it up. I'm just gonna look around. I should also look around for notes, because lore, if you guys know me enough, I'm a fan of lore. I like lore. Who likes lore? I do. Who doesn't like lore? Yeah, it's a photo of the soldiers partying, and I think that's the mess hall. And there's a vent there that I can unscrew open. Right, to check in that box. Is the beast here? Crap, yes it is. You have no, I'm gonna make noise, but I gotta use the bomb. Well, Molotov. The Molotov, I mean. Okay, right in the center, and yeah, got it. Oh, there's the key, and I gotta hide. It's a full revolver, right? Yeah. All 6 holes. All 6. Oh boy. I should get out of here. And here it comes. You don't want this. And then move on to the next, oh god! I did not see the line trap. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Well, that kind of backfired. I did not even see there was a booby trap. With a grenade. Is that gonna come in here or not? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. Oh, I see its head. Jesus. Come on now. Sniffing around in this specific spot. How many times are you gonna do this? I'll use my gun if I have to. Okay. I'm fine. Well, yeah, that's the name. That's my name.
9th of July, night. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
Yeah, that's when Henri snuck out the bunker to go find Lambert, who fell in the crater. And of course he went to save him. Oh boy. I need to find a grenade. I need to find a grenade. Do I have a grenade? No. I don't don't have a grenade. I need to find one. Okay, it's empty. Oh, there's a fellow there. This is Lambert's bed, by the way. Bottom bunk. Oh, that's lovely. Lambert's got a family. A wife and son. And I don't know if you remember from one of Lambert's journal entries. He's got a toy rabbit for his son. Oh yes. But he ended up losing it since he fell in the crater. Poster no. Oh wait, I forgot. There's a vent I can unscrew right there. Oh no. Here he comes. Ah. Oh boy. My God. He looks as if he's some heavily mutated gorilla. Some Resident Evil shit. Alright. Now I'm just gonna gently move the vent. Okay. Off he goes. 28th of May, 1916. After what happened with Neuer, after how Renard and Fournier treated him and Leroux, there's only one way forward for us. I've gathered men I can trust, proposed to them what we will do. To a man, all of them were willing. It was such a relief. T seemed eager to go. The poor man. I hear him at night, muttering in rhymes, trying to comfort himself. For his sake, for all our sakes, this nightmare must stop. Lay now on the 14th of June. The nightmares have stopped. We no longer hear those noises. But now I am plagued by worse nightmares. My fellow saboteurs were all caught. Delpy and Renard torture them even now. And yet, none of them had turned me in. I alone have escaped punishment. The honor among these men, my brothers. I'm not worthy of it. It haunts me. The guilt of it. I know they will be court-martialed, maybe even put to death, and here I am. My consolation, the war will punish me, as it punishes us all. And I will remain vigilant, lest whatever darkness lurks in those tunnels returns. Poor brother soldiers. There was no other reason for them to be tortured by their leaders. The major, the sergeant. Oh, there's another note. I'm sorry, guys. You're hearing background noise. That's my family again. That's my sisters and my mother. Anyways, 15th of July, 1916. Fournier claims one of us killed Renard, but I saw Renard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull, his tongue was shredded. We all hated Renard, but none of us could have done this. War is a brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate. It was sadistic. I fear for all of us. Yeah. He does make a point, like, no soldier will be able to do whatever happened to Renard. All shredded up. I mean, we saw the photo. Here. Look at that. His mouth was shredded off. His ribcage is seen. His innards. He was basically shredded to pieces. No soldier will be able to do that. Even that does not look like an explosion kill. Artillery or something. Oh yeah, I should look for a grenade. Grenade. That's what I was doing. Because there's a locked door I gotta blow open. Unless there's a brick I can use. But that's still gonna bring the monster in. You know what? Screw it. I'll use brick. Let me just crank it up. Because I'm going to use that brick to open up the door. Sorry, my voice is not to your liking. And don't mind the noises, they're just scripted. Whatever shuffling was heard. Oh yeah, also gonna use hang on, there's another photo. Okay, that has to do with the that's the daisy chained light switches. Yeah, I don't really know them. Just one more light I gotta switch open. Here, let me just pull the patrol bomb. And boom. Now the rats are away. Oh boy. Oh no. There's another note. Oh no. Why is this clothing in the way? Okay, let's have a read. 12th of July, 1916. Night. Sleepless. Something keeps scratching at the walls. I've heard rats before, of course, but this is different. It's not the subtle, a rhythmic scratch of a rodent. It's louder, steadier. Francois has gone 4 times now to find the source, and each time returned with no answers. Perturbed. The men like me, who were here during the Roman tunnel incident, we share skittish looks. We dare not say anything for fear of reprimand. But we don't need to say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Later, something just howled. Not something out of not something outside the barracks, something in here with us. Like before, it's like before. But the tunnels are still sealed. They're still sealed. But it wasn't enough. All my brothers court-martialed and gone, and it still wasn't enough. 16th of July. A demon from the tunnels is among us. It's killed Renard. It will kill all of us. Unless... Valeru for Toussaint. Toussaint? Hold on. Toussaint, what's the pronunciation? Toussaint. Pronunciation. Toussaint. Yeah, I know there's a last name for Toussaint. Was it Bufoy? Bufoy? Come on, load up. Hold on. This thing is loading. Sorry.
The following pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Beaufoy. That's what it is, Beaufoy. I knew the last name of the guy Toussaint. Okay. For LaRue, for Tucson, for Neuer, for Nikolai, Ozan, Ozon, and Renoir. I will kill it myself. This is why I was not caught. This is my purpose. My revolver is loaded. My will is strong. Yep, so is mine. Both my revolver and my will, maybe? I got my gun on hand. There might be some point he up this closet. He's coming into the mess hall. Is he? It's just gonna wait here. He opened up something. Not risking it. Not risking it. I can hear him to my right. That thing speaks. Okay. It went into the walls. Okay, so long for now. Okay, so there's a mess hall, and I know where the vent is. I'm just gonna move these out of the way. Somehow these pots are floating. Despite there's nothing under them when I moved them out the way. Nope. 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 Hang on. Get out. No. Okay. Come on, unscrew it. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no. I got my gun in hand. Oh no. What's that? I don't even know what this is. Wait, are those? I think those are the Roman tunnels. I think. Got the table. Just letting you guys know, this thing is capable of going under crouch spaces. So I'm gonna keep my gun in hand just in case. Oh no. Oh god. Headshot. Go away. Just screamed at my face. Not a good look. At all. Whoa. Sure, you know what? Should be a gas can somewhere. Yeah. I want to make another Molotov real quick. There. Oh, there goes that door. Jeez. See, I told you. It can go under crouch spaces, despite its size. And see, that's why you keep your gun in hand. when you're in a space like that. God, this thing terrifies me even now. To be honest. That's what I call a monster. Oh boy. Well, actually no, I can use the brick. Another thing I forgot to... There was a thing I forgot to tell you guys. That even I never knew. You can break off locks. You don't have to use your gun to shoot the padlocks off. Not only can you use bricks on doors, you can also use them on these padlocks. Boom. Whoa, okay. It just flung near my face. Okay. That's every single switch down. So I'm gonna run back to the generator room, the administration office, turn on the generator, and then come back so I can get the arsenal code from I think it was Joubert. That's got the code. Anyways, who wrote that? Right, Soldat. Mosu. The officers have abandoned us. They ran from the beast and blew the exit closed behind them. Even Joubert. They called us cowards and traitors and worse. Hypocrites. Now they've doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. Yep. Damn straight hypocrites. Ordering you to try to kill it even though bullets don't kill that monster. And they just ran away, leaving their own men behind. That is not good leadership at all. Hey, label. 4065. Label's the locker that I can get the gas mask from. So now I can go through any spot of the bunker that is clouded with gas. Toxic gas. Okay, before I go back to the administration office, the safe space. Let me just have a look around. Hey! Yeah, again, it's not always complete silence. There's often gonna be artillery shells blowing up above. Kind of scary if you ask me. And the soldiers had to sleep through all that? Artillery shells blowing up above the ground? That don't sound... That is conditional. Anyways. 5th of May, 1916. From Johannes to Amanda Nicolay. Nicolay? Hold on. Because this is French, am I pronouncing it wrong? The name? Excuse me. So I am right? Nicolay? I hope so. Anywho. Dearest, thank you for the package. I'm saving the chocolate for a special occasion, and I'm keeping the photo close to my heart. It's been weeks now since I've called for any combat action, but a new kind of fear is spreading inside the bunker. Last night, I woke up with a chill. A strange sound was emanating from deeper in the bunker. A kind of moan, a cry, perhaps a howl. I went to investigate and found myself standing at the entryway to the Roman tunnels. The sound came from inside. I dared not shine a light inside for fear of what I might see. And then a scrambling thudding came racing towards me from the darkness. A shape loomed up from out of the shadows. I reached for my sidearm, ready to fire. It was Toussaint. He'd been awakened as well, but unlike me, he dared to enter the tunnels. He says he saw something there. As we stood at that maw, listening, The howling grew distant, receded to where I dare not guess. Perhaps our minds are gone, or perhaps there is something down there. Tucson will not tell me what he saw. Please write me again soon. Love to you, Johannes. Pretty lovely to have a wife, yeah. But yeah, obviously things have gone to shit in the bunker even before the monster. 30th of April, 1916. Finally got some answers from the engineering team. Command believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They're opening them this event. Command hopes to use them to launch a surprise attack. As if any attack at this point could be termed surprise. This is war. We are all always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels, though. A little dash of antiquity would liven the place up. I'd certainly help keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. 9th of May, 1916. The officers presented me today with a rather unexpected and strange gift. Aging text from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got word of my interests. I took them, of course, but the truth is, these texts are far too fragile, too valuable, to survive life in this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned minds than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. 11th of May, 1916. This morning, Ackerman died of his wounds. I'd only known him a time, but considered him one of my better friends here. I hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I have been going over the text and have had quite the shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. The language is Latin, or Latinate at least, but what they're writing about has no relation to what I know of Roman culture from any era. The texts seem to be of a religious or at least superstitious nature. A phrase is repeated, to cross into the darkness beyond, and then something about sight. 13th of May, 1916. Haven't slept. Need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believe that they have found a means to immortality. And to achieve this goal, they needed access to what they thought was some other world, one dominated by darkness and ruled by... I don't know. They use words I can't translate. Ruled by something. They claim that dark otherworld was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air there was endlessly alive with cries of torment, and the sickly rattle of souls near death. That is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was a doorway into some pagan hell. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies. Sorry, hang on. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies or of sadistic spirits, of the awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I'm on patrol tonight. Need to sleep before then. But then I'm back at this. Yeah, substance meaning like some liquid, yeah? It's funny that the fact that they're Roman tunnels, but the text that he picked up, they're Latin. Can't they just quiet down? Why? Sorry about that. They're loud. My sisters are loud. Especially, my sisters are so loud. Sorry. And yeah. That sounds like a horrifying history of what the ancient people have done. Blood orgies? Sadistic desires? That's messed up. 16th of May, 1916. Neuer has been telling us of the tunnel texts, describing what these tunnels were used for. But I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was in there. In the dark. I dream of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like a dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey. Repulsive, and yet intoxicating. As I drink, it warms my body, fills me with the lust of all things carnal. Sex, blood, flesh. To Jesus. Hang on a minute. Hey sisters, I'm streaming! I don't know if they heard me or not. I don't know if they heard me or not, but let's see if that worked. Anyways, around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master to the same end, a place in our unending kingdom. Immortality. The things I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors, bloody and twirled, that make the carnal pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams, I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence, and the ecstasy, and the pitch black darkness. Right. Toussaint Beaufoy. Beaufoy. He wanted to get back to the Roman tunnels. He might have also drank that sweet and thick liquid, which caused him to have those sadistic desires. He wanted to get back to the Roman tunnels. If I head there, I best keep myself on my toes, keep myself alert. I know there was another note around here, I know. Right there! That's the one. Oh, great, it's that... It's that insanity poem that Toussaint wrote. We whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost in a terrible twirl. That probably sounded terrible. I'll read it like a normal person. Can't see the sun for all the smoke. Can't see the ground for all the dead folk. Can't see the ocean, can't see the trees. So I stay here, down on my knees. Singing and singing. We whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost in a binding twirl. A snarl in the dark, a sad day in the park, a stone reminder, a horse's dirty blinder, a child's empty hand, a friend's stained armband, the news of the day on the stand. Singing and singing. We whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost in a bloody twirl. What comes next around the bend? Maybe it'll be some kind of end. More likely another shrill whistle. Magic that turns men into gristle. What can we do but sing and sing? We whirl the world, we whirl. It all gets lost and still we twirl. Jeez. Someone's saying, primal desires. I would not say primal, actually. This is insane. Whatever he was saying in that poem, and on this other note, is pure insanity. The Roman tunnels have gotten into him. He's lost his mind. He's fucking lost it. Here. I did use a break some point. Oh, great. Never mind. There were more notes to look for. I know that. Wish there was another brick I could use. Or a grenade, one or the other. To Soldat Fodder. I was there when they pulled your friend Neuer from the tunnels. He'd been screaming for hours before he was located. Tied to the stretcher. He was still trying to scream, but all that came out was a horrible rasp. All the engineers have seen things down there, myself included. We should talk, you and I, about what is to be done. Let me know when. Ozon. Yeah, this sounds like a serious... This is a serious situation. Excuse me. This is serious. Your men are losing their mind. They're being hunted down by a beast. Farber is gone. Insanity. Chaos. We were in the mess and it burst from the shadows right behind Boigeron. But Farber was there, ready, practically threw himself in front of the thing. And he shot it. Hit it. Dead on. The thing retreated. We thought for sure it was dead. But then, not 10 minutes later, it came back for him. I heard him screaming, being pulled into the wall, praying for salvation. And now I can hear him moving again. Getting closer. I have to move now, or we'll all suffer his fate. Yeah, good idea. But don't leave your men behind like what the officer's done. Also, I probably imagine that the fact these holes are small, it would cause much damage. It'll basically squeeze the brutally squeeze those soldiers to death. It'll brutally squeeze those soldiers to death. Crunch their bones. Squeeze their flesh. Compress their flesh. These soldiers are too big to fit in these holes. Also, how's the beast able to fit through these wall holes? They're so small. Wait, not that small, but small enough that the soldiers will not be able to withstand its space. Smashing through stuff, aren't you, buddy? I'm sorry. I'm staying cautious of that beast. I'm making sure not to use much ammo. Yeah, I got 10 bullets basically. 6 in the revolver and 4 carrying. The 4 I'm carrying. Alright, that's all that's left in the communications room, but I still gotta pop off the padlock. Oh no. I wish there was a grenade around here. I've not found a single one. Unless I skipped them out. Oh boy, here it comes. Boom. I'm sorry, I could not help it. Now, if that beast opens up the closet door, I'm ready. I'm ready to get it and shoot it away. Yet bullets can't kill that thing. It's still gonna hurt it, cause it to retreat. Oh no. Should leave now. Oh no. Is it coming towards me or the hole? Okay. That should be good to get out whatever's in there. Okay. I will hide again and read the note. 14th of May, 1916. I have spoken to no one of what's written in those texts. I swear it. But now LaRue comes out of the tunnels, claiming to have seen things described in them. My rational mind cannot accept that this might be coincidence, nor can it accept the alternative. I have to tell the others what's written in these texts. Tell them. Warn them. 18th of May, 1916. They've punished LaRue for speaking out about what he saw, and now Renard has set for me. I'm sure I am to be punished as well. Excuse me. We're stuck between the Germans in front of us, High Command behind us, and some other horrible force that seems to lurk in shadows all around us. I fear we are now truly beyond God's reach. 20th of May, 1916. I've been locked in Delpy's cells for the past 2 nights. Renard's punishment for me speaking about the texts. Nightmare after nightmare there. Dreams of darkness, seductive darkness, voices there, welcoming me. I returned to my bunk, and was met with the men, all of whom now have tales to tell. Nicolai, Farber, Hulbeck. Damn it. What is the pronunciation of this last name? Holbeck. Pronunciation. Yeah, how do you say it? Come on, load up. Just a simple video pronunciation. Hulbeck. That's what it is. Hulbeck. And apparently there's a Michel Hulbeck, a French author who even wrote a biographical essay of H.P. Lovecraft as his first book. That's a bit of a fun fact. But that's what it's pronounced, right? Hulbeck. Hulbeck. On and on. They're all hearing things, dreaming things. Nights are now spent in the grip of a fear that crawls up the spine and digs its claws behind the eyes, piercing mind and soul. But after what happened to LaRue and me, none dare speak to the officers, not even to Joubert. And worse, raids are beginning again. I'm to go tomorrow night. 23rd of May, 1916. Back from the raid. Can't sleep. Shells falling. The soles of my boots are worn thin. My feet bloody and blistered. Lost too many out there. I feel trapped. 25th of May, 1916. Last night the entire barracks was awakened by the sounds from the tunnel. Nightly they grow louder. When I slept, I dreamt of other worlds, of pain wrapped in ecstasy. This morning we were all as ghosts. Things cannot continue this way. I will enter the tunnels and see if I can find some way to end this. For all our sakes. Yeah, I imagine that did not go well, did it? Was this after Toussaint went inside the Roman tunnels, stayed there because of his sadistic desires of wanting to return to the tunnels? Did Toussaint kill Neuer? I hope not. Yeah, it's Neuer, alright. Oh boy. Yep. It has entered. Dude, just went inside the walls again. Okay, no. I was wrong. I thought I did hear it. Get back into the walls again. Wait, I forgot! Why did I not... I could have used the wire cutters to cut off the... I could have used the cutter to cut off the wire from the trap. Fuck me. Why did I not think of that? Well, I don't know. Why did I not even think of that? Oh no. It might be coming here. Oh god. Got it in hand. Cause I'm gonna go get that brick to break open the door. If possible, I might find a grenade here in the barracks, the soldier quarters. I got my gun in hand. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. It's far enough. There's seriously no grenade around here at all. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna hide. I'm hiding. It's coming back again. Shut it! Never mind. Is there seriously no grenade I can use? Any grenade around the soldier quarters at all? Come on now. Oh, there's another brick. If I don't find a grenade, then I'll have to use the other one. No other choice. Somehow, if there's not a single grenade in the soldier quarters at all. Not a single grenade. Not a single grenade. It might be safe enough to go. Oh wait, what if there's booby traps around the beds? No, I meant to crank it up like that. What if there's booby traps around the beds that has a grenade that I can cut off and take? Let's have a look-see. Okay, that's a gas grenade. That's not what I need. Eh? Okay then. Let's bring the brick to the key cabinet room. All across the hallway here. Here, right there. Ayah! Ooh. That might have caught his attention. It might have. Yeah. Oh, God! There is a grenade! Hey! Boom. But the beast is here. So I have to hide. And keep this out just in case. I hear him. Alright. I'm gonna break open this door first. Yeah. Welp. He's gonna use the walls instead. And not just run all the way through the halls, apparently. Alright, so now I can go ahead and use the grenade here. Let me grab that. Boom, baby. Boom. Oh, crap. Never mind. But that's okay. Just right in here. Lock it. Safe and sound. Also, was there a G Fuel canister I missed around this room or not? Nope. No, I didn't. Actually, let me just fill this thing up a little bit. Alright. That should be enough. Alright, back to the soldiers' quarters. Here we go. And let's save. Just in case. Here, let me go ahead and reload my revolver a bit. Yoink. Done. And again, just gonna walk. So I don't make much noise to alert the monster. Yeah. No light here because I used a grenade. Patrol report, 10th of July, 1916. Odd occurrences last night. Soldat Lambert, thought dead after his patrol on the 8th, returned to the barracks in fine health. He carried with him Soldat Clement, severely wounded from an explosion. Lambert reports the following. That midway through his patrol on the 8th, he fell into a deep crater and was unable to escape. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located him in the crater, and carried him out. They were spotted in the ensuing attack. Clement was injured by an explosion. It fell on Lambert to carry him back. Very odd that Lambert was neither injured from the fall nor the explosion, and that he ended up saving the man who came to save him. But battlefield luck is an odd thing. In every life, fate's winds blow erratic. Judging by Lambert's description, the crater he fell into seemed to have been located very close to the Roman tunnels we unearthed. It may have been a result of work down there. Recommend a future patrol investigate and make sure we have not opened up a back door into our own bunker. Oh boy. So there was like a bat track to the Roman tunnels, yeah? Yeah, that's the map. That's just a map for the beds. But that's okay, we're not gonna worry about that anymore. Sure, I'm taking this with me to refill the generator later. Just keep on walking. All is fine. Oh no. Okay. Just gotta watch out for the wall holes. My friend, after the tunnel sabotage, they're increasing security everywhere. I've been commanded to lock the door to communications. But between you and me, I'm going to keep a copy of the key in my bunk, in the barracks. You never know when such a thing might come in handy. Soldat Quaint. It was increased security necessary or something. Oh yeah, right. That's what I was gonna do. Get the code to get in the arsenal where the dynamite is. Come on, Joubert.
The code is 7.
Alright, 7196. 7196, got it. Okay. All good now. Now we can get into the arsenal. Alright. Here. Let me get to the locker real quick. 1776. 1776. Right here. 1776. We got more revolver bullets. Oh, that's a photo of the two close friends, Henri and Lambert. And another note.
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose.
Cheater.
No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one.
Whole
8th of
history of
July, near
pranks, huh?
midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line. Them firing at us. I'm sure we will fire at them again soon. I hope Augustin's having a simply marvelous time out there. Can't wait to tell him what I did. 9th of July, time unknown. It must be just before dawn. When the shelling stopped, I woke. The sudden silence always does that. Augustin's bunk is empty. I went looking for him. He wasn't in the mess, nor being seen by Dr. Jasinski, nor lurking out for a final smoke. Dax was on patrol. I asked him. He said Augustin hasn't returned from the scout. He said the words like he was pronouncing Augustin's death. As if scouts don't come running back at all hours. As if it wasn't just a routine patrol. As if all hope was lost. Now the shelling is starting again. We'll try to sleep. 9th of July, morning. It has been hours now and Augustin has not returned. His luck did not hold. And neither has mine. What could I have been thinking? If he is gone forever... But I do not want to write it, for fear writing it will make it real. I will continue to wait in my bunk until dusk. And if there is no sign of him, then I do not know. The priest keeps staring at me, as if he can sense I have some unseen weight on me. I will not give him the satisfaction of a confession. It was nothing, a joke. I thought it was just a joke. I never thought... I never thought. And therein lies my sin.
Yeah, there it is. There's some background on there, some more detail. It was a mistake gone very wrong. So there was supposed to be some scouting patrol, and it was either Henry or Lambert that should go. So they decided to play a dice game of whoever gets to go, and Henry managed to cheat on it. So Lambert was out on patrol while Henry went through the trenches. But whilst Lambert was out on patrol, he fell into the crater. And Henry's waited for days, some days, until he snuck out to the bunker to go find Lambert, which he did succeed on. But on their way back, they as you saw in the intro, the Germans got them. Henry was injured by the explosion, which caused him amnesia, post-traumatic amnesia. But Lambert managed to bring Henry back to the bunker. Who was feeling fine despite that he fell into the crater and they both got injured by the explosion. Isn't that a bit suspicious? And now Henry feels guilty for what he's done. And that was part of why we gathered notes, to recover his memories and perhaps his guilt. All right. Okay, let's get the gas mask out. What was the code again? 4065. 4065. Done. Screw it. Might as well keep it on me. And got no codes left right now. Just gotta run back. Oh man. Now the administration's not safe anymore. The only area very safe is the generator room. Dude, let me just go ahead and build up some more. Trust me, I'm gonna need the generator up on again. You'll see. And it's in the arsenal, of course. Here, safe. Got it. All right, the arsenal's this way. Alright. There's the arsenal.